Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome, folks, to a new Let's Play. It's more of a play around, really. This is Brian Lara International Cricket 2007. I've mentioned in previous videos that I was keeping an eye on the cricket scores, and obviously I do quite like a bit of cricket. And so I thought I'd play this game for you. This is the PC version. I did have this on the PS2. And it's only since re-downloading the PC version that I've kind of realised the AIs in this game are a little bit buggy, just a little bit. Um, so I'm gonna set up a test match here. It's gonna be on slog difficulty, which is kind of the lowest difficulty. Um, will it be an exhibition? Or a league? No, it will be an exhibition. Match length, 2 innings each, yes. Fielding restrictions off, realism balanced. Yeah, that's fine, we'll advance. I want to be England, and we're going to play the West Indies, because that's the test that's going on at the moment. You know, I want to kind of be a bit true to life. Problem is the West Indies, as far as I'm aware, are damn awesome on this game. But I'll show you a few chinks in their armour, don't you worry. And for anyone who might want to pick this game up, either the PC version or if they find the PS2 version cheap somewhere and have an old PS2 to play it, I'll show you how you can have some real fun with some of the play on this game. But obviously if you ramp the difficulties up, it's not so easy to do what I'm about to do. I think this will take you up to about the middle setting, which I think the settings are based on kind of cricket. So slog is just like a basic slog around, throw the ball at each other and see how far you can hit it. Then you've got village game, which is obviously based on village cricket teams, and then you've got county, I think, and then international. So that's your difficulties. I think up to about county, these things will work. And we'll go. We've got the team with the altered names. I'm fairly certain that they didn't get the rights to use these people's names in certain elements, because the teams have got the correct names in the licensed championship modes, because you've got the ICC Cricket World Cup 2007 and another cup on here that you can play, and they have the proper names for the teams. But if you're just setting up a custom game or a test game, it doesn't have the proper names, which is just strange. Who have we got? I think the team will do. The team doesn't matter. As long as I've got 2 fast bowlers, the team doesn't matter. And neither does the West Indies team. And we'll play in England. Shall we play in Birmingham? Have we got Kent on there? We've got Kent on there. I'd like to play at Canterbury, but I doubt it will be on there. It'll just be the bigger stadiums, I think. We could play in South Africa, Pakistan, Zimbabwe, India. No, I think we'll play in Birmingham then. I like Birmingham as a city. It's a strange old city, but I like it. I've had to turn the music off. There's actually a very nice kind of reggae tune that kind of plays in the background, but I've had to turn that off. I didn't know, with regards to copyright and things, whether or not I could use it. So I apologise that you're missing out on that. And you get commentary from someone who isn't me.
It's a lovely day here today and the ground looks absolutely fantastic. There are a few empty seats, but I'm sure they'll fill up as the day progresses.
Yes, they probably shall. So this is the ground. We've got the choice. I think we'll go for tails. Whatever happens, we're going to end up fielding first. If the West Indies win the toss, they will bat first. The other team always bats first. I always choose to field first. There we are. West Indies choose to bat first. Always happens in this. I've played a full World Cup on this, and every time I've lost the toss, the other team has batted first. The thing is, that doesn't make sense in the actual game of cricket. You don't always choose to bat first. If you've got a very lush pitch, sort of very, very thick grass on it, it's going to be a slow outfield. Now, maybe you've got sun coming up for the next few days. It's going to dry that grass out, make the outfield a bit quicker, in which case you probably want to be bowling first. While the pitch is slow, you can keep runs to a minimum. Generally, if there is a bit of moisture in the pitch, a bit of grass in the pitch, you get some movement for the bowlers. Whereas as it dries out and flattens out, that movement will dissipate, and then further still, as that dries out and then the pitch cracks, then you get the movement back. So sometimes it does work out better to bowl first. And I always bowl first on this game, because for me that always works out better. But the AI always chooses to bat first, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Even so, we're going to start off the bowling with Steve Hermison, who I think is supposed to be Steve Harmison, who doesn't play anymore. Not for England, anyway. Probably still plays the county game. I don't want to hear Tony's views on the pitch, but... Right. So here we go. Obviously we've got a little reticule for where our ball is. And the West Indies get away for a couple of runs because I forgot to reset my pitch. Throw that back. Whenever you throw the ball back, they always go to stump them, and I don't know why. Right, I've got to adjust my field settings. My field settings, defensive 12. I'm always using defensive 12. You might think, surely you want to be on the offensive. Not necessarily. Why can't I change it for the other batsman? Apparently I can only change it for who I'm bowling to at the current time on this one. So. Right, we'll steam in for another ball. Now you may notice these balls are going very high up. I mean, usually you pitch the ball a bit lower down than where I'm sending it. Well, this is the trick I was telling you of. The batsman on this game, the AI for the batsman, has a massive problem with dealing with a full toss. Now, I'm not even kidding. I've had entire teams out for single digits. I've had test matches where the opposition's first innings with the bat have finished in less than 5 overs, in fewer than 5 overs. There is just a massive problem with full toss in this game. And it doesn't matter, you can give them the slow ball, you can play it quick, and master the swing. That is the one thing I will say, master that swing. It's simple enough done. If you're on the PlayStation version, it's just the R1 button and L1 button, and they do your swing. Here we go, we've got another one out already. On the PC version, it's usually the numpad. The numpad is basically all your controls for this game. I've currently got them remapped to a controller. But, it's the controls for the swing are stupidly simple, considering how difficult swing is in real life. Master it if you're going to play this game. It will get you edges. It will make you hit those stumps. It will get you LBWs. This game is just fun for that, for just messing around in that way. I'm not sure if it's just a design fault, like they didn't think people would be steaming in with these full toss deliveries, but once you master it and get that timing down and get your length and get your line, there's no stopping you. The only thing I've yet to do is a double hat trick in 1 over. That's the only thing I'm missing. I think I'm up to 4 in a row. I think I've had 4 wickets in a row. But I've not done a double hat trick, and I want to do a full over of wickets. He's hit that well. So yeah, I just thought I'd kind of chill out and relax and play this game for a bit and show you these silly little tricks. I did only download it for fun and to play it a bit myself, but I kind of wanted to show this stupidity off to you. Like, this is a test innings, and I've currently got the West Indies down to 6 for 4. That means they have 6 runs for 4 wickets, which is just ludicrously low. I'm not even sure what the lowest test innings score is, but in real life I think it's, in first class test cricket anyway, I think it's around the 30-40 mark, I think around 30 odd. So yeah, quite silly, I'm sure you will agree. Sorry, I just said I'm sure you will agree. It's a bit of a necroscope line. Yeah, they're actually getting a few runs up now. It's not as easy to get the wickets here as it is in the one-day internationals. The ODIs is where I've got stupid low scores, because the players are a lot more aggressive in that. Plus, I think because that's actually got real players and their real names, they've made the bowlers a bit better. Come on. Steam in. Get me a wicket. This could be one. No, it's not. Not enough swing on it. That's gone all the way for 4. Oh, that's another one. That could go for 4 as well. That's because this is the person who I haven't redone the field settings for. Field settings. Let me adjust my field settings. Defensive 12. Confirm changes. That should stop so many 4s. You might be thinking, if I've got all this bowling prowess, why do I need defensive settings? It's because I've got the bowling prowess that I can do it. Oh, that was direct, but I don't think that's out. Yeah, I mean, I don't get, to be honest, I hit the wickets and get LBWs a lot more. There we are. That was the swing that done him there. I beat him in the flight of the ball, as they say. Which is strange, because the ball only swings from a seamer after it's pitched. So basically your ball bounces, goes up towards the batsman, and at the bounce is when it changes direction. Beating someone in the flight is something that a spin bowler would try to do. By applying the right spin, they could get the ball to turn in the air and confuse the batsman. But because of the way the mechanics and the physics for swinging works in this game, you can just do it with your seamers. You can steam in and give a 90-mile-an-hour full toss that beats the batsman in the flight, and it's just makes it incredibly simple, really. Throw that back. But yeah, I mean, there have been other cricket games since this. You know, I can't remember. I think this was the last Brian Lara game that was out. To be honest, I don't find any of the others as much fun as this. And, you know, I'm talking even back to the PS1 with the original Brian Lara cricket on the PS1. That was probably one of my favourite cricket games ever. Even if only for Jeff Boycott's amazing commentary. I know there were other Brian Lara crickets out. I keep saying a lot, sorry. There was one on the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, as I know it as. I've played that one, but it's excuse me, it's a bit clunky. I was going to do a video of that instead of this. It was the controls for that being a bit clunky that made me download this one. So it's been fun. Just hit outside the off. Yeah, I've played a full World Cup on this and completely massacred everyone in that. I think throughout the whole of my games I didn't play more than 10, 12 overs with the bat. Because it used to take me on the one days about 5 overs to get the opposition out, and about 1 or 2 overs for me to get the winning score. This is a test match, so it'll be 2 innings. But I can literally have this finished before the end of day 1. Test matches are set up to be 5-day series. And I could have this finished. I could probably have this finished before lunch on day 1, but that's just because of the silly game mechanics. There we go, another wicket. Let's have a look at this action replay. Goes right between his legs by the looks of it. Goes to play it, beaten in the air, goes through his legs, right on middle stump. Sort of between middle and off stump is where you want there's another wicket. Is where you want to be pitching that ball. And it changes slightly, the flight and everything changes slightly depending on the delivery. You use your swing to change it around. Come on, steam in. If you just heard a strange yoo sound, I've got no idea what that is. If that's supposed to be like the world's campest cricket supporter, I think they've got it right, but oh, that could have been out. It's not, he's in, but that was close. And that's why I always throw it to stump them. He's gone. He's gone. That's 5. It's going to be just over 5 overs before I take them all out. My laptop's getting hot. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. I've mentioned in the Fisherman's Bait video that I was quite surprised I managed to get that working, which is a PS1 emulator. I'm quite surprised this is working as well. I don't have a fancy setup. I have a little laptop with a simple processor and an integrated graphics chipset. So, I don't have a graphics card. I don't have a huge amount of RAM at my disposal. And that's it. That's the first innings. So yeah, I'm quite surprised that this runs relatively smoothly. There was a bit of frame rate lag on the medium graphics settings. I had to switch it to low. It works fine on high if I'm just playing. It's the it's when the CPU is being used to record at the same time is where I get issues. There we go, right on the middle stump. So that's that innings over. Now England get to bat, and I get to bat for as long as I want because this is a test match, and it's 2 innings. I probably won't last longer than 20 overs. I generally don't, but I play a lot of shots in that time. But either way, I'm going to see how long I can last. I'm going to try and pick my shots carefully. I've had plenty of practice on this now. So I'm going to try, that's a 4. I'm going to try and pick my shots. I'm going to try and stay in as long as I can. Don't catch me. Let me go all the way for 4. Thank you. This is where the slog difficulty gets fun. Another 4. I'm sure you can see why this is quite a fun cricket game to play. It's very easy to play once you grasp the controls. That's a bit of a short pitch delivery. Oh, yeah, mistimed that one. Got it right in the side. That'll knock my confidence. You have a little confidence meter down there in the down there in the bottom left. You can see the bowler confidence, the batter confidence. The bowler is obviously the one symbolised by the little ball, and the batsman is the one symbolised by the little helmet. The yellow one is the current on-strike batsman, and I think the darker one is the batsman off-strike. And that's the first over. His bowlers are taking some stick. And it's a big, thick willow stick, and it's knocking them to the boundaries. Right, I think he's an outswinger, isn't he? Nope. He's in swinging as well. But he's got... he's got the field set up heavily to the leg side. So we've got to try and get his balls to the offside. So we've got to play this way. That one not quite so much. Nope, the batsman isn't comfortable. He's mistiming these, is the batsman. I know, because I'm the batsman and I'm being useless. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop trying to hit it down and start trying to hit it to the side. And that immediately nets us 4 runs. He's playing this one very straight by the looks of it. That'll let that go for a single, I think. So, get in touch, leave a comment. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that nonsense. But leave a comment. Do you like cricket? Do you understand it? Do you know what the hell is going on? I know a lot of Americans... that wasn't too good. I might have to drive some of these. Yes, I know a lot of American folk don't particularly understand cricket all that much, because they don't really play it over there. That's gone for 4. You know, but where are you from? Do you know cricket? Do you have cricket where you are? What do you think of cricket? I like cricket. That was a good drive. That should go all the way. That has gone all the way. And if you do like cricket, what's your favourite version of the game? What do you think of the 2020? Are you a fan of them? Are you a fan of 2020 cricket, or do you think that the purest form of the game is still the test match, and that people should focus more on that? Can we get 4 off this no ball? I don't think we can, that's going too slow, but we can get 2 off of it. That will give us 3 overall with the 1 for the extra. And we get another delivery to hit, so we can get more off this over. And we missed it altogether, so that was more because he overpitched it and I was in the wrong way. So. Oh no, no, oh no, we're not out. And again. Go again. He's in, he's in, he's in. That was a very cheeky couple of runs there that I shouldn't have got away with. That should have been out on both occasions. And this is where my problem is. This is where I have a problem with this game and where I always get out. If it's not slogging it when there's a fielder in the way and ended up getting caught, it's always a run out. Right, so he's got that field set up the same. We've got to go this way. That should go all the way for 4.
He's played that beautifully once more. That was a very confident shot.
Over we go again. He's playing a short one. Yep, short, slower ball as well. Wasn't a good hit from me. That could go all the way for 6. No, just falls short of the rope. Oh, he's playing a bit of a Yorker into me there. Played all the way down the ground for another 4 though. And where's this one going? I think we want to hit this one. No, we missed that one. That's fine. Yes, his bowlers are indeed getting hammered. Right, I'm going to cut off the video here, and I'll be right back, immediately back. So, see you in a second, folks. Peace and love.